all sides of that quadrilateral are congruent, therefore it is called as next. This quadrilateral is not a square, rhombus, and if each angle of rhombus is 90 degree means that sides take on left side, then that quadrilateral become like this, means each angle of rhombus is 90 degree, then it is called as square. And today we discuss in detail about square. That figure we draw here. Write down. Next quadrilateral is square. Quadrilateral A B C D is a square. Definition of square. If all sides are congruent, then it is called as rhombus. Yes. All sides of rhombus already congruent, but important property is for angle. If that angle is 90 degree, then it is called as square. What is the definition? If each angle of rhombus is a right angle, then it is called as square. Tell here definition. Each angle. Tell. Tell here.
If each angle of a rhombus is a right angle, then it is called a square.
Yes. Good. What is the definition?
If each angle of a rhombus is a right angle, then it is called a square. If each angle of rhombus is a right angle, then it is a square.
Yes. Then properties of square. First property. That property, all property of square satisfies rhombus property. Which property we write here? Tell property of rhombus. What is the property? Yes, the diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular bisector to each other. Same property we write here. Tell for square. Yes. Next. Repeat again. Yes, correct. The diagonals of a square is perpendicular bisectors to each other. Second property. Yes. Opposite angles of rhombus are congruent, but opposite angles of square, that is not essential because all angles are 90 degree. Therefore, that property hide, because extra property we get here, each angle 90 degree. Next property is the diagonal of rhombus bisect the opposite angles. Same property apply here also. The diagonal of square bisect the opposite angles. What do we write here? The diagonals of a square bisect the opposite angles. And one extra property we get here, depend on length. Measure the length. Suppose here length is 14 centimeter, then AC also we get 14 centimeter. Means length is similar. Then what is the property? Yes. Yes, the diagonals of a square are congruent. Is any difficulties? Write down.